Peace everyone, I'm Isaia and welcome to my channel. In this channel, you're going to find two of my main creative mediums being exposed on video. The first one is Isaiah's Kitchen, the original vegan Dominican or Dominican vegan cuisine in New York City. I established it in that year. And there's three reasons why I established Isaiah's Kitchen. The first one has to do with my own transition into veganism. And when I was transitioning, I people always think, right, including myself, that I was gonna lose the cultural background that I come from, those foods that are just so good. And inherently, through my research, right, I found that food is black through all its lineages. And so I'm like, no, I don't want to lose it. And this is why veganism tends to be associated with whiteness. And so, you got everybody's like, oh, it's bland flavoring. But no, Isaiah's Kitchen is a medium that serves to highlight that our foods have always been naturally vegetarian, vegan based. And through the authentic flavors, the real cooking that you'll see here, not just, gimmicks and lacking in real cooking talent, you'll see that these are real foods. And I challenge you to try it and to follow my recipes, and always hit me up if you want to get some takeout, because we offer takeout for those that are in the tri-state area. Now, when we talk about the word revolutionary, right, we usually think of somebody that's at a protest, doing his thing. But really, when you look at what a revolutionary is, it starts in the home. It starts where you live. And the foods that we consume have a lot to do with that. And so this is another reason why Isaiah's Kitchen exists. It exists to show you that a revolutionary extends beyond that. And because veganism is not yet the norm in the Dominican community, it serves to, you lead by example. So you start to show these things. Our foods is really plant-based. And you see that the word revolutionary takes on a new form. And now more in a more philosophical note, Isaiah's Kitchen is really the zone where the potentiality of what is, right, can become. And so this is more about actually the science of cooking, the abstract nature of cooking, depending on the person who's cooking, right? And how that goes into Isaiah's Kitchen. It's very important for me to talk about this component. Now I'll talk about a little about earth crowns. Earth crowns is my second creative medium. I've been head wrapping since 2008, and it was always in my nature to wrap, right? And there's this build here in the channel that I encourage you to look at, is on modesty, right? Or what, the Europeanized term for how black women have been dressing since the beginning of time, right? And I talk about those concepts and how modesty is really relevant in today's society, as well as how it's also individual. It depends, right, on the particular woman. And I also like to always say with Earth Crowns, right, there's a piece that I wrote called the culture and art of head wrapping, right? Because that's truly the two things that defined Earth Crowns. The first one is it's a culture, right? Because it's a daily thing. You're living that out. And it becomes an art because eventually the more you wrap, the more it informs who you are, your personality. So it's going to start to come out through your head wrapping. And that's the art of it. You're going to start to create different forms of head wraps, right? And women have been doing this for so long. And I always like to say, right, that women's are like flowers in a garden. We're each very important and we're each very unique. And we always contain like this special scent to us, right? Very specific to that particular woman. And so head wrapping in an essence brings that out. It brings out that uniqueness of the woman. So that in a nutshell kind of summarizes, right, what Isaiah's channel is about. Those are my two creative mediums in which I am expressing myself and showing it to you guys, to the world. So, peace.